Story: 10 years for someone else's crime. The case of Marcus Reed. When Marcus Reed first heard the police siren behind him, he was just 19. He was walking home after a long shift at the gas station, 8 hours behind the counter, 4 more in the stockroom. Money was tight. His mother was raising 3 kids on her own. His father had disappeared before he was even born. It was a normal evening in South Chicago. A normal siren. A normal stop. Nothing out of the ordinary. If you're a young black man in the South Side. Just a routine check, the officer said, without making eye contact. That check quickly turned into a search. Marcus was forced onto the wet pavement, hands behind his head. No explanation. No warrant. Then a woman showed up, white, in her 40s, shaking. She looked him over and pointed with certainty. That's him. He's the one who robbed me. Marcus didn't even understand what she was talking about. What robbery? He had been at work all evening. Cameras and his boss could prove it. But no one listened. They put him in the back of a cruiser. The door slammed shut with a sound that felt like the rest of his life was gone. There was no lawyer in the room. Just confess. It'll go easier, the cops kept saying. Marcus kept repeating the same thing. I didn't do it. But in the reports, the decision had already been made. One scared woman pointed her finger. That was enough. In just a few days, Marcus had a record, made up of made-up charges. Suspicious behavior. Gang affiliation. Why? Because of the neighborhood he lived in. No fingerprints. No stolen items. No other witnesses. Only one terrified woman. That was all they needed. The trial lasted 3 days. The jury? 12 white people. The prosecutor painted Marcus as a dangerous, aggressive teenager. His court-appointed lawyer could barely string a sentence together. When Marcus tried to explain that he had been at work during the crime, they cut him off. The footage? Missing. His boss? Too busy to show up in court. On day 3, the verdict came. 10 years in prison. Prison in Illinois is no place for a kid who just helped his little brother with homework the week before. In there, trust dies fast. Only those who hit first survive. Marcus fought. Not because he wanted to, but because he had no choice. He tried to learn. He read everything. James Baldwin, W.E.B. Du Bois, Ta-Nehisi Coates. He wrote letters, filed appeals. But year after year, they all came back the same. Denied. By year 5, Marcus stopped writing. By year 6, he stopped dreaming. You're just a statistic, one guard told him. And Marcus started to believe it. In year 8, something changed. The state began reforming its justice system. An organization that defends the wrongfully convicted took on his case. They found security footage from the gas station, the night of the robbery. There Marcus was, filling up cars. 2 more years of legal battles. Finally, the court admitted. Marcus Reed was wrongfully convicted. He was freed. 9 years and 8 months. Almost a decade stolen for someone else's mistake. When Marcus walked out into the world, he didn't recognize it. Everyone he once knew had moved on. His mother looked 20 years older. His younger brother had graduated college. No one wants to hire someone who's been in prison, even if they're innocent. Smiling in job interviews is pointless. You just nod when they say, "We'll call you." But they never do. Marcus went to work for the same organization that helped him get out. He started telling his story in schools, at protests, in universities. At one of his lectures, someone asked, "Did you forgive the people who ruined your life?" Marcus thought for a moment. "I forgave them," he said, "but I didn't forget. And I never will." Those who forget injustice give it permission to come back. And Marcus Reed made a promise. As long as he's breathing, he'll keep reminding the world